I've already been suffering so much because of Boys of Tom, and I cannot cry for a goldfish.
Besties, this video is sponsored by Acorn TV. Thank you so much, Acorn TV, for sponsoring today's video. I am currently obsessed with Acorn TV. They have binge-worthy series every single Monday, and they have thriller films on Fridays, okay? So throughout this video, I will literally be not only reading thrillers, but I will be watching thriller films on Friday. One of my favorite feelings is being terrified of my own shadow because I watched something that scary and that mysterious, okay? That is why I'm reading thrillers. That is why I'm watching thrillers, because I love that feeling. I love horror movies. I love thriller movies. I love different mystery shows, all of it, okay? I'm a big fan. And Acorn TV right now has a Murder May going on. Murder Mystery May. That's right. It's perfect for my criminal fans. That sounds very weird, but you guys get me, right? You guys get me. You do. My criminal craving fans. Acorn TV also separates all of their stuff into different categories, so it makes it so easy for you to find what you're looking for. If you want to find a cozy crime, there's a category for that. If you want to find a small town murder, there's a category for that. If you want a dark mystery, guess what? There's a category for that. And do you know what category they also have? Based on a book. Yeah, that's perfect for us. This weekend, I watched one of their miniseries called The Catch, which is based on a novel by T.M. Logan, and I was captivated the entire time. I will say I didn't read the book, so I had nothing to compare it to, but the miniseries had me. The Catch is a 4-part miniseries on Acorn TV. It has 4 episodes, and all of them are out, so you can just binge the whole thing. That's what I did on a weekend, and it's literally about this fisherman father, and he starts being a little suspicious of his daughter's new boyfriend, and the story goes from there. I don't want to tell you too much because the whole point is the plot twists and what happens at the end. And just know my jaw was on the floor. Someone pick up my jaw. It was on the floor. And throughout this video, you're also going to see me start a new show on Acorn TV called 19-2, and you'll see what I think about that.
I can tell you right now, that man is dying. That man is literally gonna die. And then his partner's gonna stay alive and he's gonna get a new partner. Ooh, I bet money. Guys, he's gonna die right now. Someone's gonna shoot him. They're gonna shoot this man. And he said no backup. And his partner's gonna die. Oh. I knew it. Oh, I knew it. Oh, I love the vibes.
So if all of that interests you, besties, you can click the link in my description so you can start your 30-day free trial and watch some new shows with me. And besties, don't forget to use code Larry30 for an extended 30-day free trial. Thank you so much, Acorn TV, for sponsoring today's video.
Hello, my shawty baes. Hello, my besties. It has been quite some time since we have read a thriller, okay? I feel like the last thriller I read, please hold, I'm gonna narrow it down. Let me find it. I'm going on my Goodreads. It was this year. I know that. I just don't know which one it was. No, like, take your time, Goodreads. It's totally fine. Take your time. The last thriller I read was, drumroll please, The Crash by Frida McFadden. Okay, so I read The Crash by Frida McFadden and then Hidden Pictures by Jason Rekulak. Okay, here's the thing. I hated both of those very, very much. I hated The Crash and I hated Hidden Pictures, which was a very unpopular opinion because most people loved Hidden Pictures. So we need to try again. We need to get back into our thriller era because I do love me a good thriller. And I feel like now is the perfect time because I'm rereading Boys of Tom and I need something else. I need something else that's not even remotely close to the romance genre so I could feel something different other than pain. You know what I mean? So this week we are going to be reading only thrillers. Now, I don't really know how many thrillers I'm going to get through. I am not one of those people that like reads extremely fucking fast, especially right now because I'm also doing my rehab program. So obviously I'm gone for 6 hours of the day, so I cannot be reading all that much. Okay, so I'm going to aim. Okay, here's the goal. I'm going to aim to finish 3 thrillers this week. Maybe possibly. That's the goal. If I do more, then yay. If I do less, then I am nothing but a failure, as fucking per usual. I'm used to that. Anyway, the 3 thrillers. Okay, wait. Do I even know which ones I'm gonna go? I don't know which ones I'm gonna read. We're just gonna see what mood strikes, okay? I do know that I wanna read The Tenant by Frida McFadden because I have to read every release she does. Even if I don't like them, I have to do it. I don't know what else I'll do. So, let's see. Non-spoiler reading vlog. Guys, I think I'm gonna start this book right here, The Drowning Woman. I found it on Audible and I found it on Kindle, so I could try to start listening to it while I'm cleaning and stuff. I can read it tonight, and I hear amazing things. And it is on Kindle Unlimited, so I think I'm gonna start it. Part one. Can you see that? You literally cannot see a single thing. I'm so sorry. Anyway, I don't know anything about it. I have no idea what it's about. I just know that a mutual, Sydney, recommended it on TikTok, and she's like my go-to for thrillers, so I was like, say no more.
I need to know nothing else. I will say though, I just started and it like mentioned the pandemic and I was a little bit shook to my core because I don't think I've ever read like something real like that. I mean, I have, but like something so recent. Like, I don't think I've read about the pandemic in books. I don't think, at least like obviously like nonfiction and shit, but I don't think I've read it in like fiction books. Have I? Maybe I haven't. I'm just going crazy, but that really shocked me. Like, this is post-pandemic.
I am trying to clean the kitchen. Here's my Alani of the day. It is blue slush. Anyway, The Drowning Woman is going great. Wait, guys, I feel like it's going really well to kind of just read thrillers. I mean, this is the first thriller. Who the fuck am I kidding? But like, it's giving me good vibes. You know what I mean? Like, great vibes all around. She's homeless. Wait, that sounds bad with the way that I said great vibes. Hold on. I'm liking where the vibes, no, I'm liking it. You know what I mean? It's very short chapters. Like each chapter is like fucking 2 minutes on Audible. It's so fucking quick. And she's homeless living in her car. And it's just a very interesting situation to be reading about. I don't know. I'm interested so far. And like the writing is super easy to listen to. Like I'm just listening as I'm cleaning and it's just completely going and I'm listening and I'm paying attention. Some books you're like you lose it if you're listening to it because it's not interesting enough or it takes a while for it to pick up. But this one, no. This one I'm fully in the story. So I like the narrator too. Who's the narrator? I don't know this person. Let me look. Please hold. I'm so on it. Just like hold. Brittany Wilkerson and Henny Zotumo. I think I'm listening to Brittany Wilkerson right now. I don't know. But anyway, so far so good. And I like the Salami flavor. It's not my favorite though. I much rather the sherbet swirl or the sunrise, whatever, but I like that one.
Updates. I just parked in my program and it's currently 7:45, so I'm actually super early and I'm gonna continue listening to The Drowning Woman while I wait because I'm not going in that early. Y'all know I already have to stay there for 7 hours a day. I'm just gonna wait in the car. I also love being in the car. Also, show update. I watched the first episode of 912. So good. It gave me such good vibes. It reminds me how much I enjoy those like mysterious cop kind of shows. Like I love, obviously The Rookie's like more of a humorous thing, like that kind of vibe, and like obviously comedy like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but then also I kind of want to start watching like 911, I think it is that people say. Like all of those look so good. Just reminding me how much I love those kind of shows. And like Criminal Minds. Ooh, so 912 is giving me great vibes so far. I'm not going to speak too soon, but I'm really loving it. It was only episode 1 and it already hooked me. And sometimes it takes a show a little second to hook me. Like Ransom Canyon, I didn't love it episode 1. I was like, it's okay. And then by episode 3, I was like, no, I'm obsessed. I would die for this. So good vibes. I will say, guys, I know what's going on in The Drowning Woman. Ooh, I just know that man and that man, I know what you did and I know what you've done and I know what you're going to do. And I don't want to tell you because I don't want to spoil anything for you, but just know that I know things. The things are being known by fucking me. That's right. It's really funny how a genre of a book really impacts how you feel about it. You know what I mean? Because if this whole sadist thing was in a dark romance, we would be like, oh, interesting. But because it's in a thriller, you're like, ew, disgusting. Don't get me wrong, I'm very interested, but I just know where this is going. I just know where this is fucking going. Guys, I had no idea what the fuck was going on. Like, I had no clue what the fuck was going on. I'm literally lying. When I told you back there that I knew what was going on,
I just know where this is fucking going.
I didn't. I fucking lied. I am a liar through and through because what? Like, literally, what the fuck? What the fuck? I was driving listening to this, literally driving home, and I audibly was like, what the fuck? Here's the thing though, now they are in fact losing me. Siri, play You're Losing Me by Taylor Swift, because they had me. Everything was going like super great, and now everything's just kind of plummeting down. Like, to be honest with you, at this point, I just want this book to be over. Like, all I want is for this book to just end. When will this book end? I don't know. But I just want it to end. Like, I feel underwhelmed and at the same time overwhelmed. How does that make sense? Like, I feel like too much was going on and at the same time, nothing at all. I want it, like, you know what I mean? You know exactly what I mean, because exactly. That's my review. Exactly. The Drowning Woman. The Drowning Woman. The woman who drowned. The woman drowning woman. Okay? I want to say 3 stars. That's what I want to say because I was very invested up until I wasn't, right? So this book literally follows
a woman, right? But not the drowning one. Wait, hold on, back up. This book follows a homeless woman and she lost everything and now she's living in her car. And then one night she's asleep in her car and she hears someone drowning in the ocean and she goes and saves that woman. And that is what the book is about. I don't want to tell you too much because I don't want to give anything away. It had me like a lot of things kept happening and the hits just kept on coming. But then at some point through the halfway mark, it just kind of completely fucking lost me. Like I was so invested and then somehow I was so not invested because of the turns that it took. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It felt like the twists were just coming for the sake of having a twist, like for the sake of me being shocked rather than anything that actually adds up to the story. And then it just kind of pissed me off. And then the ending left me with more questions than answers. Like, what the fuck was that? Like, there's more. If this is a thriller, like give me the answers. If I wanted to write the book, I would. No, I wouldn't because I can't. But you know what I mean? Like, I don't want this open ass ending. Like, I need to know more. I need to know. Like, I'm saying a 3, but deep in my mind, I'm like, this can't. No, I'm angry. No, I'm actually mad. I think the more I think about this, the madder I'm gonna get. Like, what the fuck was that?
Future Larry here, letting you know that I rated The Drowning Woman 2 stars. Changed my mind. Ha! Never let him know your next move.
Guys, I'm gonna color and listen to this book right here, The Butcher. That's what I'm starting. I don't know. It feels like the vibe I'm in right now. I'm in a little butcher vibe, and I'm eating this because Yana showed it to me in California, and I'm obsessed with it. So good. Oh my god, very free. I'm fine. I don't know if I told you guys, but I am now a coloring queen. Look at this. I'm starting a new hobby, and that hobby is coloring. My therapist told me that that's something I should do, so that's what I'm doing. And you know I don't do anything half-assed, so of course I gotta go big or go home. Let me just say this started off already absolutely fucking insane. Like, I thought I knew where it was going, and as it turns out I didn't, and I just started it. Oh my god, I forgot to put liquid IV in this. I was like, that does not taste like water. That's the whole fucking point. It's literally liquid IV. Anyway, I feel like this could be a really good book, guys. It's about a serial killer, and we know I love those fictionally, like Criminal Minds and like thrillers and stuff, and like, you guys know. Guys, I'm doing the swatches, and my hands shake so bad. Help. My hands have always shaken. I've always been a shaker, but I feel like switching antidepressants makes your hand shake sometimes a little more as a side effect. So I'm like shaking. I'm like trying really hard to remain in the lines. The whole point of this is to like let go of the control of being so, you know what I mean? So, trying to vibe. Anyway, the warnings on this book are wild, guys. Wild. It literally says, like, warning, like, there's a lot of villain, like, POV because it's about a serial killer. So, the serial killer is, like, obviously a piece of shit. He's literally a serial killer. So, there's, like, let me read you exactly what it says. She warns you exactly of the language used so that if you're, like, not okay with hearing any of that, you don't read the book, which I actually really like that she pointed that out right in the beginning. Hold on. Okay, just kidding. The warning is literally not on Kindle. Okay, but the warning was on the audiobook. What? Help. Okay, well, in the audiobook, she said, like, content warnings, like, author's note, and then it said there's sexist terms and homophobic terms and racist and ableist and, like, all this shit because the serial killer's obviously a piece of fucking garbage, and that she doesn't condone any of that, but it's like she was writing from a villain point of view. So she was saying that, which I like that she put that in the beginning because I feel like a lot of people would just be like, oh, if that's not for me, that's not for me. I'm used to a lot of that in thrillers because usually the people are garbage because, you know, they're killers and all that, and it's not the same killers as our dark romance killers. It's killers like actual ones that I get well, I guess our dark romance killers are also actual killers, but they're like hot killers, which I think is different. Like, they're not sexist killers, you know what I mean? That's just disgusting. Oh my god. Also, show update. I'm really enjoying my show. I'm really enjoying my cop show. I'm also rewatching Friends at the same time, and I'm doing all these thrillers. I'm just like, I need things going on up here at all times. This book is taking me on such a ride. Like, on such a ride. The prologue was so fun, and then I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Like, if you really think about it, what just actually happened? I don't know if this is in the back. I don't even want to say it, but I was absolutely fucking flabbergasted. And let me tell you, I know a lot about serial killers because of Criminal Minds and Dexter. So I knew immediately about the trophies. They were like, oh yeah, like some underwear and stuff left in a safe buried in the backyard. I was like, that's a trophy. That's a trophy. Serial killers keep trophies. That's something I know. Also, I have a headache, but I am really enjoying this book, and I'm really enjoying coloring. I just do have a headache. And I'm drinking liquid IV. If drinking water, why headache? Guys, this man is fucked. This man is so fucked. Like, reading this is insane. Listening to this, insane. Like, just being in that fucking mindset, like, it makes you like scratchy. Like, it makes you like unwell. Like, it just doesn't make you feel good
at all. And I will say I'm doing this right after my Boys of Tommen reread beginning. Like I just did Binding and Keeping. I'm a little all over the place already. My emotions are, you know, not doing well. So damn, I don't know if this was a good choice. This is very heavy. But you know what? I read Pretty Girls, which is another thriller that's very heavy. And I really enjoyed that. I think it was so well done. So even when a thriller is heavy, I feel like it can be very, very good. I just need to be prepared. So if you're ever going to read this one, just know, very heavy right away.
I am back. Did you miss me? Well, for you, I haven't been gone at all. I just realized that. I missed me. No, I didn't. I do be living with myself. Anyway, guys, I'm back to coloring. Another day, another time I'm coloring. I'm gonna pick a coloring book this time and try to do one. Which one should I do? I have some like color by numbers ones so that I'm not overwhelmed. So I think that would be cute if I don't want to think too much at the moment. You know what I mean? Like color by numbers, you don't have to think. So I think I'm gonna try this first, just as my first one, you know? And then I am going to listen to The Butcher because The Butcher is actually really interesting right now. Like I hate every character. I'm gonna be so honest. I hate every character. Like every single one of them makes me want to throw up. But I do like the premise of the book. And the point is for you to hate. Like you're not supposed to like him or the other guy. You know what I mean? But it's just so fucked up. Like I'm like I'm disgusted by everything that's going on. I'm just very disgusted. And I will say, I also am cheering for a little side romance that I have no business cheering for. Like it literally has nothing to do with the story. Why am I focused on that? Like why? Don't worry, it's not with the villain, but like why am I focused on that? I should not be focused on that. I am reading a literal thriller. I must be focused on the thrill, not on the romance. What the fuck? I can't find my driving moccasins anywhere.
Damn it! I can't find my driving moccasins anywhere!
Okay, yay! I'm gonna color. This book belongs to me. Larry. Who should I color, everyone? I'm gonna pick a coloring page and then I'm gonna do it. Oh, this is gonna be so fun. Oh, this is gonna be so fun. Oh my god, I want this one. Ice cream. Yes, I'm gonna do this one. Perfect. Say no more. That's the one I'm doing. Anyway, The Butcher. Oh. The Butcher updates. What were some updates I had? Oh, this bitch. I hate when people are stupid. Ooh, I hate when people are stupid in books. Like, you come all this way to tell her something and then you just don't fucking tell her. Like, make it make fucking sense. It's right in front of you and you just don't see it and it just makes me want to, you know what I mean? It just makes me want, So, currently not doing well. Also, the tree branch, disgusting. Like, just thinking about a tree branch. That's some shit that would be in Grey's Anatomy. Absolutely fucking not. Or Criminal Minds. No. Have I mentioned I hate this man? And also the fucking Viagra bullshit. No, I can't. Like, guys, this is so disgusting. This is actually really disgusting. If you don't like disgusting, you probably shouldn't read this book. I'm flabbergasted at how disgusting it is. But it's like a car crash. Like, I can't look away. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta keep it going. Oh my god, speaking of car crashes, the other day, I was so annoyed at traffic because there was so much traffic, right? And I was like, oh my god, this is like literally, I'm gonna be late. And I was just thinking about how it was inconveniencing me. And then it was literally a car accident and that's why there was so much traffic. And I was like, this was actually like such a bad day for someone, maybe the worst day of their lives. And I'm sitting here complaining about traffic. Like, get a fucking grip. And then I stopped and I just like changed my day around because I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know? So I think sometimes you just need a little reality check. I just drank an Alani if you can't tell. And it is 9 p.m. And it was an accident. I didn't mean to, but alas, here we are. Anyway, I'm gonna listen to my little audiobook and I'm gonna color. This serial killer just said, and I quote, he literally says he needs to go to the John, which, okay, I've heard people say that about bathroom before, but then he goes, gotta drop some kids in the pool. What do you mean, gotta drop some kids in the pool? What does that mean? What does that mean? What do you mean? How is that? What? Oh my god, my orange got mixed. Oh no, guys. Oh no, my orange got mixed with my brown and everything looks, oh, this is a disaster. Oh guys, this is a disaster. You have no idea what just happened. Sorry, I was very focused on the orange that failed me, but everything is actually fine. It's just because I didn't color it fast enough, so the color was like looking different. But once it dries, everything is actually fine. So I was just freaking out for no reason. Basically my life in a sentence. Anyway, guys, somebody needs to figure this out. Somebody needs to figure this shit out because what is happening? Like, I love 2 of the characters in this book and then everybody else, I literally loathe. I loathe entirely, okay?
Loathe entirely.
I don't know where this book is going. Like, this is one of those books that you know right away, like the story is about a serial killer that you already know. So there's like no twist or anything like that. You already know what the tea is and you already know what's happening. You're just kind of waiting for it to happen. I don't really know how to explain it, but yet I'm so interested in what's going on. So I don't really know. I only have an hour left, so stay tuned with what's gonna happen there. Also, the romance I was cheering for, I was correct to be cheering for it. Just letting you know that I wasn't delusional. It actually makes a lot of fucking sense. And no, that's it. That's the only things. Also, I see what the author was warning us about in the beginning, like the word choices and shit. Like, I'm shocked with the shit this guy says. But also, it's like he is a serial killer, so I shouldn't be shocked, but I am nonetheless. You know what I mean? Like, you can be a serial killer, but why do you have to be racist? No, I don't like that. What the fuck is going on? If this man dares to touch a head on her head, a hair on her head, oh, I'm gonna lose it. Guys, I'm gonna lose it. I'm in the last 45 minutes, and what the fuck? Like, also, how do we not know yet? What the fuck? What the fuck? Like, I have to believe I would be smarter than this if there was a serial killer amongst me. I really do believe I would know. Would I though? Would I know? Like, I feel like maybe I wouldn't know. But at the same time, when the signs are there, like, I feel like I would see it. Maybe I wouldn't. Like, how many people do you think you've shook hands with that are like murderers? Okay, let's not say shake hands, but like, how many people do you think you've encountered in life that you just don't know? Guys, I'm at the end of this book and I'm losing my mind. Like, shit just hit the fan and I need this to be over. I'm getting so fucking anxious. I only have 10 minutes left and I'm like, just end this already. Like, I'm like crawling out of my fucking skin. So I finished The Butcher and I finished my coloring. So 2 things have been done. Don't love my coloring. I'm not obsessed with this. She did not do a good job. But you know what? For a start, it's okay. It's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. I'm gonna learn how to do better. I did put this in between the pages so it didn't bleed through, and that was really smart because look at that. That's horrible. Anyway, that epilogue was everything I needed. Thank you very much. I was correct in my romance assumptions. My romance brain literally sussed that out as soon as I got little crumbs. So thank you very much for that. That's kind of what made me really like the ending. I don't know how I feel. I really had a good time. I had such a good time. Like, that was such a gripping story and so good and so fun. So like, I do want to rate it 3 stars, but then at the same time, I'm like, okay, I rated The Drowning Woman 3 stars and I didn't really like The Drowning Woman, but I did until the end. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I liked The Drowning Woman a lot until the end. This one, I liked a lot the whole time, but never loved because I already kind of knew. You know what I mean? Like, I just liked it. It was good. But then same with The Drowning Woman where it was fine, but then I hated the ending. So then I'm like, would The Drowning Woman be 2 stars and this one be 3? Like, would that be where we're at? Or would The Drowning Woman be 3 stars and this would also be 3? Or maybe The Drowning Woman is 3 stars and this is a 3.5. What do we think about that? That's kind of what I'm leaning towards. Because 2 stars is like, I didn't like it. And I liked The Drowning Woman until the end. Like, it really had me until the very end. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick to that. Okay, The Butcher. 3.5. I liked it. I had a good time. There was a twist that I didn't expect, actually. But it was just a story of a serial killer. And it was fucking disgusting. Like, being in his mind. That was basically it. But then also being in other characters' minds, too. And then having a little bit of romance, I feel like was really necessary. And you felt such hatred for the characters that, like, you just want them to fucking get caught. You just want bad shit to happen. Yeah. 3.5. The Butcher, 3.5. This color, 4 out of 10. Let's be honest. It's so bad. Love, come see my drawing. Come see my coloring. I don't like it.
Cute.
No, I don't like it.
Why not?
I don't know. Like, what did I do that for? That was silly. And then my shadows are not correct because I didn't really do shadows correctly yet. And then stuff didn't blend in like how I wanted it to because I didn't color fast enough. So it's just, do you see?
It looks nice.
It's ugly.
It's your first one, too.
Yeah, it's my first one, I guess. It's okay?
Yeah, it's nice.
You like it for you?
Yeah.
What would you rate it out of 10?
10.
10? You lie. This is like a 4 at best. Everybody's asleep, so I need to talk quietly. But I'm reading The Tenant by Frida McFadden, and I'm thinking back on what I've read in this vlog, okay? And I'm changing everything. Everything is changing. I am gonna rate The Drowning Woman 2 stars. 2 stars because I didn't like it. And that's the tea. I just really didn't like it. The more I think about it, the more I hate it. What a turn of events. Anyway, I'm reading The Tenant. And so far, I guess so good. I really like that they have a goldfish, but they treat him like he's literally their child. I really love that. Like, it's giving me hilarious vibes. Like, it's actually funny. I didn't expect it to be funny. Also, I will say I just started this, and the first chapter is like Blake's POV, and I was like, oh my god, Blake. Like, she had just gotten a promotion and was like being this baddie. So I was like, oh my god, baddie woman, killing it. And then I was told that Blake is a man. I just assumed he was a woman because he got a promotion, and I was like, only women deserve that. Anyway, it is really funny. Ready? Like, look at this. She complained I wasn't hugging her tightly enough. We came up with a 10-point scale to determine how tight of a hug we needed given how shitty we were feeling at the exact moment. I know. We're so cute. You want to vomit. And then this part made me laugh a lot too. This is our fish Goldie, Krista said proudly, like she's our child who just graduated from Harvard. But I can't say I don't have a bit of pride over how Goldie does those little loop-de-loops around the bowl. Do all fish do that? I think Goldie might be gifted. Like, why is it making me laugh? Oh my god, you know what I just noticed? I don't even know if I told you what I was reading. I just straight went into it. I started The Tenant by Frida McFadden, and I realized that I told you I was reading it. I said, I'm reading The Tenant. I didn't give you like any premise at all. I didn't even tell you I chose this book. I chose The Tenant by Frida McFadden because I really am in the mood to read that, and Frida is the author that I can like just binge everything. I drink an Alani at like 9 p.m. So I'm like, I feel like now is a good time to start The Tenant. And then I completely forgot what it was called because on chapter 3 they go, I think we should take a tenant until you get back on your feet. And I was like, the fuck? Why is this about a tenant? And then I looked at the title and I was like, The signs were all there. I will say this name pisses me off. Quilizabeth. Like, not Elizabeth. Quilizabeth. Quilizabeth. Quilizabeth did give a good point. She said that salt is important for warding off evil spirits. And I will say, Quilizabeth, one step ahead of you. Sam and Dean Winchester taught me that. Guys, I have a really funny story. So when I was in college, I don't think I've ever admitted this out loud. Oh my god. You're gonna see just how crazy I am right now. Okay, let me tell you. Don't tell anyone. It's a secret. When I was in college, I was like super obsessed with Supernatural. I've always been super obsessed with Supernatural, but I like deeply believed everything they would say. So I used to put salt on my door. I used to put salt on my like the edge of my door because I would be like, well, no spirits are gonna come in now. Fuck with me. I stopped once I got Beebster and like once I realized that I shouldn't be doing that, but I was doing it for a little. So you know what? Thinking about it now, I should have known then that I had a problem. You know what's something else that I do that Giant yelled at me for the other day and people made me promise that I would stop? When we go to restaurants, I'm like, I don't want ever to not take something. So like the waiter will think that like I didn't like it. So if I like don't finish my dessert or I don't finish my food or something, I just put it in my pocket. Or I put it on a purse. So we were in Hawaii and I didn't like the chocolate cake. But I was like, oh my god, I can't just not like the chocolate cake. And like, I can't ask for a box because then they'll think I didn't like it. I can't, like, that just sounds absolutely crazy. So I overthink the fact that I can't ask for a box and I can't just let them take it. So then I just put it in my purse or in my pocket. And I've always done that. And then Giant was like, what the fuck are you doing? And I was like, oh, is this frowned upon? I also thought Bill Gates and Nicolas Cage were the same person. But I told you that already. That's secret. It is not coming with me to the grave because I already told you. Anyway, have I told you I hate Blake? Like, look at this. In jeans and a hoodie without makeup on, she's a nice looking girl. If she made even the slightest effort, well, she'll be really hot. And she's just my type too. Like, that's such a Blake thing to say. Absolutely not. Also, the psychic is like, he's gonna kill you, girl. And you know what? I believe it because he's a man. I say that as my like cutie little man is literally sleeping in the room. Angel baby. I hate other men.
Guys, I literally was eating my Cheez-Its duos. I in fact had just opened my Cheez-Its in my Inca Cola, and then I read the most disgusting scene in The Tenant. It involved maggots. I don't know what it is about maggots. Well, everything. Maggots are so disgusting. Like, I literally can't even think about it. I now kind of want to throw up. I'm not going to, but just know that really affected me. Also, the goldfish. Why am I sad? Like, why do I want to cry? I literally can't be doing this. Like, I've already been suffering so much because of Boys Atonement. I cannot cry for a goldfish. I just can't. I don't have the time. I don't know if I'm supposed to be feeling bad for this story, but I'm feeling so bad. Like, I just feel sad for everything going on. I just feel sad. And then there's also such funny parts too. I don't feel a thriller vibe yet, which is really scaring me.
What the fuck? Chapter 43. I'm genuinely like, what the fuck? I can't even tell. Guys, I did not think Frida McFadden was going to be able to get me because you know what? She has not gotten me in a long time. But what the fuck? Now there's part 2. I immediately need to... What? Oh, God. So I finished The Tenant. I did not see that coming. Let me just tell you that I did not see that coming. Like, I am flabbergasted that I didn't see that coming. Because it seems so like now I'm like, yeah. But then before I was like, not even a single thought. You know, when McFadden gets you, she really gets you. That's the thing. If she gets you by the fucking neck. And the epilogue? Anyway, 4 stars for The Tenant. That was so good. I literally finished reading it on my phone because I packed my Kindle, and I finished reading on my phone because I was like, I need to finish this right now. Like, I can't wait until after. Wow. Guys, highly recommend The Tenant, okay? Don't even actually look up what it's about. Just go into it. Just go into it, trust me. Wow. Good morrow, everyone. It is currently, what day is it today? I think it's Sunday, so it is officially my last day. Is it Sunday? Yes, it's Sunday. It's officially my last day of doing this thrillers for a week. So I just have to pick one more to read today because obviously I want to read something. I have to pack a lot today. I have to clean. So I need to pick something that's also an audiobook, but I want to start it right now while I sit and like drink some water and stuff and get started with the day. So I'm picking this, Confessions. I heard it's really good and it's really short. So like it should be fairly fast to read, and I feel like it could be my last one for this week. Let's see, Confessions. Please hold. It's by Kane Miniato. Cool. It is 240 pages. I feel like that's perfect. So yeah, let's do it. I don't know what it's about, but that's what I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read right now and then I'll listen to it while I'm packing. What the fuck? What the? Guys, I bought Confessions on Kindle because I was like, hey, let's just read one chapter while I drink my liquid IV, while I start my morning, you know? Let me just tell you, first of all, the chapters are really long. I think it was literally like an hour. Yes, it was like an hour, and that's just chapter 1. But I think there's also only like 5 chapters. I wish I had the paperback. Anyway, guys, what? It's literally about this middle school teacher, okay? Middle school teacher. She's just sitting there talking to her students. It's only told from her POV. And she's talking to her students and telling a story. I don't even want to tell you because like I just went into it and I'm like absolutely fucking flabbergasted. Like now that I'm seeing it on the blurb, it tells you what it's about, so it's not like it's a spoiler or anything like that, but I'm just shocked. Also, if that was chapter 1, what's the rest of this book? What the fuck? It's also set in Japan, so that's cool. Like it was translated. I really like that. I didn't know that. Like the book, I think it said it was translated here, so I think it's originally in Japanese and then they translated it. I don't know, but oh my god. Like, I'm supposed to get up right now and go do laundry, clean, pack, and I'm like, hello? You know what I mean? Good thing I got it on Audible, so I'm gonna start chapter 2 on Audible. Oh my god, wait. Yeah, there's literally only chapter 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's so short. What? Look at this. You can't see nothing. Let me show you. Hold on. Like, it's so short. See, chapter 1 was like an hour, and that's the one I read on Kindle, and I'm gonna listen to this one, and this audiobook is also translated. How a book this short can like manage to tell a whole story, I have no idea, but chapter 1 started off really strong, so I will say I have high hopes for this one. I'm gonna pack and clean, and I'm gonna listen to it, but guys, oh god, wow. That absolutely fucking flabbergasted me, I will say. Remember when I said I was gonna get up and pack and do all of that, which I'm pretty sure was 5 seconds ago? I lied. I literally got my coloring book because I want to color. It's literally only 8 a.m. Like, it's fine. You know what I mean? I don't need to start anything yet. I woke up super early. I took a walk. I started listening to this audiobook. I started doing the laundry. And now I can just color for like a little bit while I listen. So stop yelling at me. You know what I mean? I just want to color. I'm just a girl. And I want to listen to this. There's literally 2 hours and 40 minutes left, and I'm only on chapter 2. So this is like a very interestingly format book. I don't know yet. Stay tuned. Guys, I'm about to dye my hair. I picked out these random colors. They are deep cherry brown. I've never tried that before, but it's a Sunday and you know what that means. No, I literally don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, I am listening to Confessions as I dye my hair, and this book is fucking insane. Like, what do you think about your revenge now? Jaw fucking dropped. And like, I just have no idea where this is going. Every story seems to shock me more than the one before. And I physically can't stop. Like, this is the kind of book that you're just like, I need to finish. I don't care. I need to fucking finish. So I'm gonna listen to it as I dye my hair and I'll keep you updated. But so far, this has been the best one, I think. Wait, I haven't even finished The Tenant yet. I'm gonna finish The Tenant tonight. But you already saw The Tenant because that was before. Okay. When you're watching this, The Tenant, it already passed. But filming wise, just know that I'm finishing The Tenant tonight. So that's all I have left, The Tenant, and then
I get distracted. You don't care. You literally don't care. But so far, Confessions is slaying is what I'm trying to say. Guys, this shit just keeps getting fucking crazier. Like, the more I listen, the more absolutely flabbergasted I get. I don't know how to do this, by the way. I'm just kind of doing it. One thing about me is I do not care what I do to my hair. I will do anything. I will try anything. Like, I have had pink hair and blue hair and purple hair and orange hair by accident, red hair. What other hair have I had? I've had blonde, I've had black, I've had brown. I've had every single color. And a lot of it was an accident. But, you know, here we are. And all of it was done just me, myself, and I in my home making decisions. I also just used to just go and cut my own hair by myself. I don't do that anymore really, but I guess I could if I wanted to chop some off. We'll see. Maybe I'll do that today. Anyway, this book is fucking crazy. Fucking crazy? The back of my hair is none of my concern. You know what I mean? It literally is none of my problem. I can't see it, so who cares? Insane. Insane what's going on. Yeah. Like, I'm sorry? What the fuck? What the fuck? Little kids scare me. Little kids scare me. He smiled. He smiled. I can't, guys. I'm getting scared. Like, I'm low-key getting scared of this book. I don't know if it's the hair dye that's getting to me, but I'm feeling things. Ta-da! We finished the hair. We didn't finish the book yet, but we finished the hair, and I'm quite pleased with it, actually. I like it. I like it a lot. Picasso. I'm gonna keep this for a while. What was I gonna say? Oh, but I got ready. Here's what I did. I got ready. No, that's it. I just got ready. Because, you know, when you do your hair and then you're like, well, I have to see what I'm going to look like when I'm fully slaying. Obviously, I can't look just like a rat like I do every other day. Like, I have to put makeup on. I have to do my hair. Like, I have to look nice. You know what I mean? So that's what I was doing instead of finishing the book. But I am going to finish it now because guess what I have to do? I have to pack right now. I'm packing for Boston because I'm going to Boston tomorrow to be with Bessie Mariana. And there's my suitcase. Do you see it? Hold on. That's the suitcase right there. And so I'm going to put shit in there. And I have an hour and a half left of this book. So I'm going to listen to it while I pack. And then we'll see. I'm on chapter 4. I could have finished it while I was dyeing my hair and like getting ready and stuff. But you know what happened? Let me tell you. I got distracted and I started watching Friends. And that just doesn't seem like it's my fault. Guys, holy fuck. I've been organizing my markers while my laundry's done because I told you I was gonna pack, remember? I was trying to pack and then guess what happened? The laundry was not done. So therefore, it's not my fault. I'm just a girl. And so I was organizing markers and then I was finishing Confessions. That was really impressive. That was 240 pages of absolute fucking chaos. I'm rating this 4 stars. That was so good. That was so good. Confessions 4 stars. Like, that's what I wanted. That's what I've been looking for. That's what I needed. Yes, we finally got a thriller that gave it to us. It wasn't even like hit after hit or anything. It was just absolutely fucking insane. It's literally about this teacher. That's it. Like, that's all I want to tell you. I don't want to tell you a single fucking thing. Oh my God. My mind is blown. My mind is blown. Wow. I loved that. Guys, that was incredible. 4 stars for Confessions. It gave everything it needed to give. And I would highly fucking recommend. Oh my God, it's giving Ghost. Okay, there you go. So I have officially finished my thriller week. I didn't have anywhere to put you because the tripod's a little bit fucked up. So you're under me right now. Like, you could be up here, but you're just simply not. So this is the angle we're gonna have to work with. You know what? I could sit on the floor. I'll sit on the floor for you. I will sit on the floor. Hold on. Look how fast I got on the floor, everyone. I'm on the floor. Everything's actually okay. The thriller week is officially over. Okay. I have a lot to say. I have a lot of thoughts. So this week was actually good. I feel like every other time I've done this, I've made myself read like 1 thriller a day. And I think that's where I go wrong because that's where I don't enjoy anything. If I was doing that, I definitely wouldn't have had a good time. But because I read 4 thrillers that I was really excited to read, even the ones that disappointed me, I still was like, okay, I'm glad I read that. You know what I mean? Because it's been in my mind for a while. I will say the best one, it has to be Confessions. The best one has to be Confessions. The worst one has to be The Drowning Woman. Those are the superlatives that I'm handing out for this video. The other 2 were regular thoughts and vibes. Anyway, oh my God, I had so much fun. Okay, let me know if I should do this with any other genres. Like if we want to see a week of fantasy, a week of romance, a week of, what else we do? Fiction, a week of non-fiction. Please don't pick that one. Oh, I'll suffer. I'll do it for you, but I'll suffer. And I will hate all of it, but I'll do it if you want me to. But a week where I do this, I read 4 books this week. I didn't like make myself read 7 or anything like that. I didn't make myself read for 24 hours. Nothing crazy, just read at my own pace. I listened to a lot of the books too. I listened and I read them and I colored and we did a whole bunch of things. And I feel like that's why it was so enjoyable. So I would like to continue to do this. Let me know any other genres you would like to see. Also, update on the show. I'm on season 2 of 19-2? Season 2? Am I on season 2? Yes, I'm on season 2. Wait, I have so many updates. Update on 19-2. I'm on season 2. Update on Friday Night Lights. I'm on season 3. 3, yes. Update on Walking Dead. I'm on season 5, I want to say. And then update on my Friends rewatch. I'm on season 2. So those are all things that are going on right now. And oh my God, wait. Also, when I'm filming this, guys, as I'm filming this, I'm also filming my Keeping 13, Binding 13 rereads. Like, I finished rereading Binding, but I didn't finish Keeping because I started this. I needed a break. Like, I was struggling through Keeping. Like, I was like crying every single day, really down bad. I got my period yesterday. Things were just not looking up, Larry. Okay. So I did a week of thrillers instead and took a break from Keeping 13. So I'm going to go back to Keeping 13. And then this week, Lizzie is releasing and I'm going to read that. And then I'm going to go and reread Saving and Redeeming also. And then Taming. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Everything's just going to go downhill from here on out. And then I have so many other releases that I'm so excited for too. Oh boy. We'll see what happens. Anyway, this was really fun. Yeah, this was really fun. Did you guys have fun? I had fun. So I'm sure you had fun too. Because why wouldn't you? If you didn't have fun, why not? Anyway, I love you guys so much. Have such a good day. Let me know any other genres you want me to do this with. Unless you don't want me to do it, then let me know that too. I love you.